So I was all ready for bed. I was going to have an early night because we are cruising in the Ida Fjord tomorrow. We had planned to take on the captain at 10, which incidentally it's 10 now. I know, the pilot. Hopefully the captain's on board. So anyway, I was planning to have an early night tonight because the bow is opening up at 6 a.m. whilst we sail up the field. We're sailing up the field from about midnight, I think. Now it was formal night tonight, so I've been all in my Kitty Joseph skirt, you know, creature of habit. And I was just getting ready for bed, and pyjamas on. And I just heard a noise, and any like long-term, like fully invested cruise addict will know, pilot. I was like, I can hear the pilot. So quickly, like, pyjamas off because I was like, oh, it's gonna be cold out there, I think, and it was. Dress on. It's not necessarily warmer than pyjamas, one layer, but hey. And I was like, oh my god, gotta go out and see the pilot. So the captain did tell us that the pilot was coming on at 10, and it is 10 now, and he's just come, or she, I didn't see who it was, because the lifeboats kind of like overlap the side of the ship. I couldn't see, you know, I tend to get my videos and photos of them like mid-leap. Didn't manage to get that, but did see the boat. So I didn't initially, but I was like, I'm sure I heard it, I'm sure I did. And there's times when I'm deaf, not deaf. Maybe I have selective deafness, because when I hear a pilot boat, I hear a pilot boat. And I was waiting out there thinking, I definitely heard one, definitely did, and it was, couldn't see it. And then it popped out to zoom off, and one of the guys was outside waving at the bridge. I'm in like a little indentation, so if I'm a bit disorientated and just like out, I'm like, oh, where am I? But that way is forward, and that way is aft and stern. On the other side of the ship that I was on New Statendon last week. So last week I was at the very front. I was literally the first inside cabin on the bottom deck, first deck, which was a really nice little cabin actually. It wouldn't be good if you were nervous of noises on a ship, but I'm used to noises on a ship and they don't scare me. So, you know, I know the ship's bang, bang. I mean, it wasn't stupid loud, don't get me wrong. You know, if you end up being allocated there, it's not a bad cabin. But it can be a bit noisy, which didn't bother me. But if noise bothers you, make sure you choose a cabin instead, one more midship, for less noise. Yeah, anyway, so I am gonna go back to bed again. I mean, you can see here, just how light it is. I pull this along. It's very light. It is 10 o'clock at night, like I've said. I think the sun sets about midnight, and the captain did say something about the moon rising around midnight as well. Oh, no, I think it was around midnight, he said earlier. And apparently the moon it's a full moon, and it just kind of rests on the horizon, apparently. So I'm going to go to bed for a couple of hours and probably wake up and try and have a look at that. And of course, I will show you if I see it. No, my luck, it'll be covered in clouds and there won't be anything. Or we will be in the field by then, so won't be able to potentially see the horizon. Yeah, we'll see. It's beautiful, whatever I can see. Yeah. So we'll enter the field. I'm sure they said about midnight. And then we dock at 7. So 7 hours in. I'm also a bit tempted to do a time lapse. That'd be a long time lapse though, and I'd have to put my batch back out there too, I think. I never think about that. Anyway, I am going to go to bed. Like I should have gone a couple of hours ago. I literally had dinner, saw the theatre, and then bed. I will see you tomorrow.